Here we go, Group 4 USA qualifying round 2. We are trying to get to the top 24 in the US here. Got a group of 6 of elite players. 3 go through, 3 go home. We'll play 3 consecutive games. 10 points for winning, 5 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, 1 point for each additional bounty. And we are starting in a Greece Progressive 70 game here. The 3 players with the most points after game 3 move through. We can see in the blizzards, they're gonna create a couple of choke points down in the islands. They split a bonus down in the islands, as you can see down there in the Dodecanese. Early take there over on the left by Doobie He wants the Ionian Islands. He takes them early. There is some blizzard help down here in the Peloponnese for potentially blue if he would like to take it. Nerdy Hippie playing as black gets the 3 bonus. That's a 3 for 3 bonus, I believe. Right there. Gets the first turn bonus. Being early in turn order, you really want that first turn bonus. It can have a huge effect on how the game goes for you. Yeah, we got Crackle and Obi with the good hair here. Who you got between Crackle and Obi? I would like it in writing because I think it's important that they know.
Well, if it's up to me, I have to go against Obi, just because he said that he was better than me.
Okay, gotcha.
So that is the only reason that I have.
Okay, let's see what Plasma does. Plasma doesn't have a great spawn for a bonus. He's going to be frustrated with that spawn.
Yeah, in this map, that first bonus is super important.
Okay, so we see what Obi's going to do. He's going to take the 3 territory bonus there in the top left and get the early +3. I believe it's a +3. Verify that in a second. So Obi's got a bonus first turn. Plasma does not. Nerdy Hippie Black gets the bonus first turn, and Doobie has a bonus. So far, 3 of the 4 players that have had a turn have a bonus. Crackle's got a line here on the Peloponnese with a blizzard helping him block. There's an interesting bonus here. Attica is these 2 territories where the purple and red 3 are, and this purple 1, which is normally split from Attica, is even more split with this blizzard. So super goofy bonus of Attica in this round. Crackle's going to roll whatever he has to take the Peloponnese, and he does it. He's got a 5 and a 4 guard on each edge also, so he's in a good position there to protect that bonus. Crackle had to like his spawn. Plasma had the worst spawn, the most trouble from the start here. Okay, Thorwald the Pale will like a +5 bonus and sets up to potentially threaten for a second, but no, he moves that territory, those troops out. So he's very nice to Plasma there. Plasma gets a line on a bonus from that move. Maybe they can coexist there. Doobie adds a couple to his bonus. He's not going to break, surely. But he does want that purple 1 location because he wants to work on Attica. If he takes this purple 3 out, he can take Attica. And purple has no way of reinstating that position.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go for Attica this turn.
Yeah.
He had a good plan for Attica.
Who did? Okay, so we see the North Aegean gets taken there by Nerdy Hippie. He's got a little blizzard help that gives it a 1, but we don't see any blizzards up here in the top of the map, and that's what's made a lot of these Greece games choky so far in the tournament. No blizzards up here changes the map a little bit. The islands have the blizzards this time, so the islands are really chopped up. Plasma gets his path for the bonus. Thorwald the Pale does Plasma a solid there, moving his troops out. Obi says we're buddies. Plasma also moves into this bonus. He's going for a 2 bonus.
He's overstretching too much. Yeah, I think
He's
he's overstretching too much.
he wants the 2 bonuses.
Yeah, that can
Okay.
be costly because now he doesn't have any big defenses against the other players.
Where does he guard with that? He puts a 2 stack over next to Obi, but he's really trusting Obi there. Obi's on both sides of him. Does Obi let that happen? Yeah, Plasma's going to give a few different fist bumps, probably. See, aggressive bonus play. Obi says, you get 1 bonus. I'm taking this one. May have been the play there for Plasma just to take the big bonus. And to abandon that one. Oh, and Obi goes for the break. Woo! So that's the risk of going for the second bonus there.
Yeah, he overstretched, and that ended up costing him probably the game right now.
What Spud, what do you mean that's Orange's game there? Oh, that's the end of his game? Yeah, agreed. And he was in a tough spot from the start with the spawn. He got handed a bonus from Thorwald, but he went for the 2 bonuses. And I think he could have potentially just gone for the big bonus. And left the little bonus for Obi, and I think that may have worked out better. They could have worked together there. What does Thorwald do? Does he want Obi to hold all of that? Thought we were getting a stats check there on Obi if Thorwald, as that if that break would have happened, it definitely would have been a stats check coming. Yeah, I mean, I think he felt like he was behind for sure, but I think if he takes the big bonus there, it leaves the small one. He could have stayed alive and potentially caught up with the big troop generation. But if he gets to hold that, you know, if Obi's nice to him and he holds that. Now, Doobie J breaks Obi from the other side. Nobody gets to have 2 bonuses in this game, except Doobie J is wanting to have 2 bonuses. Nerdy Hippie starts working on a second bonus. He does have a blue stack to deal with in there.
No, he already has the second bonus. He already has those islands.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Nerdy Hippie's got the 2 bonuses. He's got the bonus over here, and he's got the North Aegean Islands. Plasma reconstitutes his bonus, tells Obi we're good, right? He guards with 2s. Obi's got a 5 stack of Doobie J now sitting in his bonus. Does he just hold his bonus? Yeah, he does. Okay. Plasma stays alive for now. Crackle kind of quietly takes the Peloponnese. Didn't have to fight too many people. He's had a lot of his exteriors taken out. So he's got this 4 stack here next to his bonus. And he's got this 6 up here that's getting threatened, but in a pretty good spot right now, especially if that plasma fish becomes a thing. And he's got this 1 down here in a bonus that no one wants. And no one can really take. So it may stay alive for a while. He may get a true kill guard there.
I thought he was going to go for the kill of Plasma because he had a line.
Yeah, it's possible, but I think he's in too good of a position to risk it on that. Okay, so we do see the ad from Thorwald behind the kill guard that Doobie J has. Thorwald in a good central position with a nice exterior now. He's got a 6 down here, and he's got a nice central position to make a move. Ah, that exterior I spoke of is no longer there. Doobie J just crushed it. Yeah, Doobie J was not cool with that sitting there. Now, if he didn't add there, maybe he gets to keep that kill guard position. But Doobie J was not cool with him stacking there. Let's see if Nerdy Hippie does a crazy roll here. No, he just takes the easy take, but he does take Obidos out of that side. Ah, Plasma gets revenge on Obi. And the break E becomes the break Obi takes his bonus and thinks that, okay, we're even now. Oh, no, he doesn't think we're even now. Plasma, I would like one more break.
We have a full-blown war between these two, and that's
Full
gonna
on
cost
war.
them the game.
Full on war. Yep.
Who do you think has the best position, Mitch?
Man, I think Doobie J's in the best position. He's got 2 corner positions. He doesn't have access to Plasma really, but he's got access to Obi for a potential kill coming up here. I also like Crackle because he's got his 2 exteriors. He knows how to set up exteriors really well, and that's what he's doing. He's lining up for just waiting for the opportunity. He's also got that 3. Crackle's in the best position. I take it back. Crackle's in the best position. He's got that 3 stack sitting behind Nerdy Hippie. So he's got access to really everybody on the board. So I like Crackle's position best. Doobie J's obviously out-earning Crackle in terms of troop gain per turn. Thorwald doesn't break. That was already in Obi territory, so he just hits the break. Doobie J gets 10. Obi down to 12 troops. Doobie J not in a perfect line for it. Gonna go 7 on 2. No. Nope.
The question is if that one
He
that is by
trades
the
in
black
early to get the Obi kill. This
yeah, but
is
if
an
that one
early
connected, I think he
trade.
will have to break.
Yeah, so that one, the green one is not connected. He'll have to go through the black one, but that's somewhat normal on a... Oh, he's got to go 7 on 3, and then a 1, and then 2 other 1s. It's going to be tight.
Okay.
He got a good
He
roll.
got some
He's going to have
angel
a
dice.
3 on 1. No, he had the other side to come
He got
from.
it.
He had it. Okay. So Doobie J gets the first 5 points of the match. And the kill on Obi. Obi and Plasma just couldn't get out of each other's way there. And hopefully they can get through that going into game 2. Because Plasma looks next to die right here, Harlow. Splat.
Yeah, I would agree. He's definitely that war definitely cost them both.
Okay, so Splat thinks that Black's in the best position. Good lines on green, orange, and 2 good checkpoint bonuses. Maybe.
I think Black is in a good position, but he's being too aggressive, and that could cost him.
I think Black would
I think,
actually benefit a lot from hitting that Crackle stack.
And that's what I was expecting right now. Oh,
He goes for the bounty
I think
on
he has a good kill
Crackle.
line.
He's going for the bounty on Crackle.
And he got it.
Wow. That was an
Nice.
expensive bounty.
It was.
Wow. That was well seen by Nerdy
the
Hippie there. Did not expect to see that.
Nerdy Hippie got
Can
one of the
he...
heavyweights.
So he gets a 10 trade. Does he have enough for Plasma there? 19 on 15 with no secondary help.
It's going to be too close, and he has to split at least
He has
once.
a split because you have that tricky corner territory.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be too close for comfort.
It would have been a high risk kill.
Yeah.
He lets Orange get a little bit stronger, maybe so he's not a feed right now to someone. Orange should turn in cards if he's got him to stay alive, I would think.
Yes, sir. I agree with that. Otherwise, he's definitely gonna be in fish territory.
Yeah. Now, Thorwald's only at 33 troops.
But he has a big scary stack, but that stack
He's got
is
it
blocked.
locked. Yeah, he's got it locked in there.
So I think that he also has to trade in because there is a good chance that that Nerdy Hip is gonna hit him. He can get the bounty on him.
Yeah. I think Nerdy Hippies played it really well. I did not see the early Crackle kill. I thought he would kill Plasma first. But I think the Crackle kill gives him more options. Okay, so this is Thorwald going for the kill on Plasma, 21 on 20. No. No. He just moves into position to get the kill and tries to kill guard from everybody but Black there, basically. But I think Black gets the kill anyway.
When he traded in cards, that means that at least for now, purple is not dying. But he doesn't have, yeah, black can still get a kill on plasma.
Yeah, I think so. Doobie J trying to figure out what he can do to neutralize Black here, I think. I think that's his best gameplay is to get Black's territory count down and break him. He's trying to decide if he hits the 4
Well,
and
it's either
splits.
okay.
Takes a
Is
bonus
he going
out
to
of
get
it.
that order? No.
Doesn't
I
hit
was
the
expecting him to
4.
get the bonus.
Yeah, it wasn't either. I was thinking he was going to hit that 4 and clear out the islands to make that kill much
Yeah, that would
tougher.
have made and also to expand because with that he will have with that
Nerdy,
he definitely would
Nerdy will
have like
get the
4 bonuses now.
kill. Nerdy gets the kill on Plasma here. Gets the 5 cards, which gets him 20 troops. Something like that. I don't know exactly what trades are at. He doesn't mistake the 1 there, so that's good. Could have been a miss. So he'll get the kill on Plasma. He'll get his 8th point. He'll get 3 points for his second bounty of the game. Nerdy Hippie played this game super well. Hats off to an underdog
Definitely.
coming into this group. That was fantastically played.
And he has the 5 cards.
Gets the 5 cards. Gets 20. Yeah, 20's the trade. So that's not enough to kill anybody else.
But does he have enough to get the 70%?
I think he should. I don't
think
think
that
he
would be the
wanted...
correct play.
He wants to split that stack. Nope. He didn't leave anything to go down. He's thinking he was going to get the kill, I think was his thought there. And that was not...
Yeah, or it might be a mistake.
But I think he did have the
Or he
70.
might have been
If
a
he
mistake.
split
Yeah,
and went down, I think he had it.
yeah, I
I
agree.
mean, he's
with
already
you.
at 53%. Thorwald's going to do all he can do to just kind of limit Black's position on the board. Just takes out as much as he can.
And I think we're seeing purple going for the 70 run.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm trying to count. I don't think he's got it. I don't see where his other stack goes.
No, he doesn't because
I
that
mean,
14
he
is
neutralized
blocked by
Black
that
a
13.
lot. Doobie J gets the trade.
Okay.
He's at 101 troops. Is he in the right positions? I think Doobie J gets the 70 here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Don't think he gets the kill on Thorwald. He's going to start with that potential path. The problem is he has to... No, he doesn't have to go through Black to get the kill. So I think he's going for the kill, but it won't trade him in turn, so he's got to get the 70. No, he's not going for the kill. He's just going for the 70. Weirdly skipped some islands there that would have been nice to hit. But this map's tough. I mean, I just went through it. This map is stressful in tournament settings. He's got plenty of troops to get it. Doobie J easily gets the win here. Congrats to Doobie J. We've got a variety of points after game one. Doobie J gets the bounty and win, so he gets 15. Nerdy Hippie at 8. Everybody else at 0. So it's going to be wide open going into Brazil. With a lot of good players that are going to be looking to kill each other. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if Obi and Plasma can squash the war that started in Greece and leave it in Greece. Brazil's a long way from Greece, so hopefully the war won't continue there. Okay, so going into this one, Doobie J feels good. He's got a bounty and a win, which is a really good spot to be in going into Brazil. You feel like if you can get a bounty, you're through, which is similar to how I felt going into Brazil earlier. Got everybody in. Nerdy Hippie switches to white. I think Nerdy Hippie had the 70 run, but he played that game very well. Yeah, he switches back to black. Thank you, Nerdy Hippie. But he played that game super well. His kill on Crackle, I think, was super impressive. That game turns out completely different if he doesn't go for that Crackle kill at that point in the game. So hats off in a very tough group. So now we'll go 70% fixed in Brazil. So totally different style game. Really hard to hold bonuses in this, although we have seen them held in the tournament already. In Brazil, we've seen the bonuses held, so it'll be interesting to see if we see them held. And then we see, we'll see kills getting lined up, people going aggressively for those kills to get the bounties.
Mine's asking if the settings are. I'm just asking if the settings are correct.
Okay, let me.
Were you able to check?
I see. If they can click through them, I'll check. I can only see the end. What right now? I did not look. It's 70% for sure. If he can click through them real quick, I'll verify. Yeah, so we got Brazil auto fix 60, looks good. Fog off, blizzards off, portals off, alliances off, bound splits, expert. Yep, looks good, Harlow. We're good to go. Okay, so we'll go into game 2. Remember, a win is worth 10 points. There's no other placement points in the Risk World Cup. You get 5 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, 1 point for each additional bounty. And there's 4 players coming into this map with 0 points who will be point hungry here, including Obidos, Crackle, Plasma Field, and Thorwald the Pale. A bunch of people that know how to get points and bounties and wins. So should be an epic Brazil. Obidos flying the flag of Brazil has a familial connection to Brazil. I think he lived there for a year, speaks a little Portuguese, so he'll feel at home here in the Brazil map. As you can see, there are 5 bonuses here. Thorwald has a decent spawn to potentially take this Centro Oeste bonus. Blue has a line potentially down here. Plasma jumps into it, so that takes away Crackle's potential bonus. I don't see anyone holding a bonus. I think everyone's going to just block bonuses, so. Ah, okay. Doobie J takes a bonus. And hits an extra territory. I didn't see why he hit the extra territory. No way Doobie Joe gets to hold Sudeste, which is Sudestache, which is Portuguese for southeast. Sudestache. Nerdy Hippie hits and moves back, so he's staying in his same positions that he spawned in. Thorwald would have loved if Obi moved out of his way there, but Obi hasn't gone yet. I don't see him rolling the 6. That would be wild. But he doesn't have an easy roll other than a 3 to break Doobie J. So, can't even really blame him for that one because he didn't have a card. Oh, but he goes and moves his stack in there to make sure that bonus doesn't get retaken. That's one way to make sure the bonus doesn't happen.
And to make a statement too.
Sure. The statement would be no bonuses.
With capital F, yes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Crackle moves into the Centro Estache bonus. We are in group... oh, I need to put the right group number up. We're in group 4 of 8. So this is the halfway point of round 2. This group is. After tonight, we'll have 12 in and 12 more spots open over the next 2 days to fill for our top 24 in the U.S. to play in quarterfinals next week.
Okay. Plasma is in 3 positions.
Yeah, Plasma's in a nice spot. Trying to see, it looks like his line, he wants his line to be Doobie J, from what I can see. He wants the Doobie J line. Doobie J's right after him in turn order. See if Doobie J fortifies. Yeah. He's got a 9 and a 4 and a 5. Doobie J looks the most fishy so far. That's the going for the bonus ends up hurting him. Ooh, Nerdy Hippie moves into a big stack. He's in 2 positions that aren't very far from each other. He also looks to be... No, he can't really line up anybody from there. His positions are a little close to line up.
Yeah.
I don't see any
The
kill
person that I
lines for
see
him.
that has a line on black is Green. Obito can get a good line on black.
Yeah. Potentially Crackle could set up a line on him.
Well, Crackle is in 3 positions, and
Yeah.
they're far from each other.
He would need to
Can he
add
get 2 on
up
black?
top. Yeah. Crackle more lining up Plasma?
Apparently so, yeah. So
Doesn't stick next to him, though.
question
Moves
is,
back out.
the funny thing is that Ovidos tried the Mamba strategy, and both of them play red, which is just fun to watch.
Yes.
Is this a red thing?
Wait, are you talking about Doobie J?
Go for bonuses?
Yeah, Doobie J went for the bonus playing as red, yeah. I think red players think, and I mean, Pete plays as red too. I'd be, amiss not to say that, but I think if you play as red, you just think the bonuses all belong to you. It's just kind of the mindset of the person who chooses red as their color is the same mindset that thinks the bonuses should all belong to me. So there's probably some psychosomatic logic in there of color choices. Obviously, Harlow plays as black, so...
What does that mean?
I just think it's probably just... Usually, I think we all know how Harlow plays. Heartless.
Yeah, heartless is a nice description. Hey, I gave you a break on our last
I
game.
know. I thought you were gonna kill me for sure. I was just okay. Here we go.
Hey, Nerdy Hippie is carrying the banner right now for all of us black players.
That's true.
And
Nerdy
here we
Hippie
got
usually plays as
position.
green. Usually plays as green, but
Yeah.
Obi got it. Okay, so
No.
Obi's two stacks are next to each other over on the right. He's moving into a single position play. Seems to be lining up Nerdy Hippie.
So there's a good chance that whoever doesn't have a set this turn dies.
Yeah, so we'll start seeing some sets on 3 coming up here. And it pays to be early in turn order. So Plasma got a little bit of luck back to him by getting to be early in turn order for this one. Except he really doesn't have a line to kill anybody except Crackle. I guess his line is Crackle. I can't tell
Red.
if
He can also
Crackle's
get
lining
red.
up Plasma or Plasma's lining up Crackle. Yeah, he also has Doobie J. You're right. He's been lining up Doobie J. That's probably the more likely one. Let's see if he's got a trade and if he's got a 10 trade especially. Doesn't trade. He doesn't
And he
trade.
goes. Yeah, that can be costly.
Yeah.
Because Crackle has also been lining for him, so there is a good chance that Crackle can go for him if he has a set.
It's likely that someone gets a bounty. It's not necessarily likely that someone gets the 70 this turn. A lot of stuff has to line up for you to do that. Yeah, Doobie J
Beautiful
goes to a
corners.
defensive position. He tries to get out into the corner, Harlow style. Hopes that someone will block off
Yeah.
that position for him.
Yes, sir. Go to a corner, pretend you are invisible.
No. Hide in the corner. Maybe people have their map scrolled down a little too far and can't even see that you're in that position. That's kind of the next level risk play there.
Yeah, and there is a top position, but it doesn't have any external lines. External
Nobody has
lanes.
traded in cards yet. This is the first time we've seen it go this long without cards traded on this map. Does Crackle have them on 3? He does, and he gets the
And
10
we
trade.
got it.
And Crackle is going to
And
kill
plasma
Plasma,
dies. Yeah.
or he's going to kill Doobie J. He's got them both lined up. Doobie J's the
But I
fewer
think Doobie
troops
J
to
is a
hit.
better kill.
Yeah, it's the fewer troops. I think he goes Doobie
No,
J.
no, plasma.
It's Doobie J.
No, he goes for red. Yeah.
He gets the kill on Doobie J. Crackle gets his first
Nicely
5
done.
points on the board. Can't do much from that, but he's at 28 troops still, so he's not gonna be eaten immediately likely. Although he'll be at 5 cards, so he'll be suspect number 1 on the board. Not suspect number 1. Fish number 1.
Now with red out of the picture, who's the next one to die?
Mm-hmm. Obi goes for Crackle. Okay, he wants the cleanup kill on Crackle. He's got to go with a 9 on 7. He can't get both of these to that. No, he blocked off his 7. He thought those connected. He thought they connected. That's a tough one for Obi.
The 70%.
No, because he can't get his 7 out of that spot now. He thought those connected. He had to bring that around to the other side on the C lane. That's a connection issue that'll get you. The 11 does not connect to the blue 2. What is Plasma gets to kill Crackle, gets the 5 cards. Does he get the kill on Obi also? Can he line this up? He rolls the 4 on 2 and gets it. That was huge. Getting the 4 on 2 there opens him up to be able to do more on this trade. He only gets a 6 trade. But it should... Yeah, he gets the angel dice from Doobie J. That's fair. He's going for the 70. Plasma's running the 70 here. Also, maybe chaining in a Obi kill if he gets... No, he can't get the Obi kill without the 70. So Plasma gets the
Yeah, he fell
win.
one short.
He gets the win in the bounty, so he's at 15. Doobie J's at 15. Crackle got a bounty on that map. He's at 5. Nerdy Hippies at 8. So we have 15, 15, 8, 5, 0, 0. A wide open game still. Either of the zeros could win with a bounty in this third one and still win the group. So all to play for here in Lubeck. Obidos needs a big game here in Lubeck to jump back in, but we've seen plenty of people do it. Including earlier, we saw Chris and Nader come back and end up winning the group with a great game in Lubeck. So, all to play for here. Obi frustrated. He probably had the bounty in 70. Well, it was still going to be tight. He was still going to have an 8 on 7. So I don't know if he still had it, but he knew he had to make his run there. It was his last chance in Brazil. I don't think it was a foregone conclusion that he was going to get it, though. Getting our colors lined up here. Good job, everybody.
Can you check the settings?
Looking at them now. Auto progressive 60. I've only seen this slide so far. We're in World Dom, so that's good. Blizzards are off, fogs off, portals off. Good. Alliance is off, balance blitz, expert. Good. Yep, everything looks good. Let's roll it. Now we go into game 3 here. We're going to play Lubeck. World Domination. Progressive cards with three spots available. Sorry, go ahead.
We need the spreadsheet. The link you sent is just the... Oh, crap. They're starting.
I'll send it. I'll send it. I'll send it, Plasma.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Plasma. Okay, people.
Okay, let me throw that link in there for them. They're just wanting to see how that tiebreaker is broken live.
Yeah, I thought I shared, but I don't know what I ended up sharing. So, my bad, people.
Should work.
Okay, so we have purple in the first position. The question is, I've seen people going for bonuses on this map. This is progressive, but this is a map that has a lot of sea lanes or just crossing lanes, let's say. So the thing is that this has it has a lot of bonuses, but they're small bonuses, which means that just grabbing a bonus is not gonna make you overpowered.
Yeah, a lot of +2s on this map.
Yeah. So if you're gonna go for a bonus, it's a matter of being efficient with it. Like, why are you gonna get like a 6 for 3 when you can get another bonus with 3 extra troops that you don't have to guard as many territories?
Yep. Hey, thanks DMG5 Run. Appreciate it. We're just getting started. This event's gonna get really fun when we get people from a bunch of different nations playing against each other. So next week we've got quarterfinals starting for England, the Netherlands, Canada, and the U.S. So we'll get some other countries back into it next week. And plenty. We got 22 countries that already have their at least 3 players for their national team. So long way to go, but I appreciate the positive feedback there. So in my game earlier, Harlow, we did see bonuses taken. Even the +5 was taken by Gary the Bear there in the middle. So they are possible on this map.
And I remember seeing Spot getting that bonus on the right.
Yep,
right side.
Spud got that right bonus. Also, Bold Starfish got that right bonus earlier today. Chrisinator in my game got the kind of F bonus here that looks like a little F kind of thing. Here in the middle, top, like at 11 o'clock on the on the map. So There are a few bonuses.
Yeah,
That's
knowledge.
just a +3. The one in the bottom right that we're talking about Spud and Starfish getting is a +2. It's also a +2 up on that island at the top. That island is proven very valuable, the top right island, for kill guarding and for people being able to hold on late in games.
Yeah, I think it's the only bonus that has a single point, a single guarding point.
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah, I feel you
that's
there,
accurate.
Frank. That is the problem of playing mobile,
What was it?
particularly when you have small territories. That is the problem of playing mobile. Whenever you are trying to hit territories, you can misclick
Yeah.
constantly. It happened to me in one of my practice games.
Did it?
Yeah, I was going for a kill and I misclick and ended up breaking somebody, and I break a big stack and I couldn't go for the kill, and then I got killed. It wasn't pretty. So,
Ooh,
okay,
Doobie J
this is the
going for
moment
a
of
bonus
correct.
again? It didn't work out for him in
I
Brazil,
think
but
so.
he wants to try again.
Oh, Angel dies.
Wow. Not as good there, but
That was,
overall pretty solid.
yeah, definitely.
Puts the 6 next to the 5 and the 3. Kind of leaves it to where only Thorwald can break, hoping that Thorwald doesn't break.
Who do you think so far has the best position, and who do you think has the worst position so far?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I think Crackle has the worst position right now because he has all his troops concentrated in the center and top right of
Yeah.
the map.
Yeah, the only saving grace for Crackle is that 7 stacks in a very nice spot. But yeah, the troops in the center, and they're all 2 stacks. Just,
Yeah,
you can only do
there's
so much with that. He's going to combine him here. So he's going to hit the 4-on-1 and roll it into the 2.
yeah, I think so.
He's going to try to start getting some better positioning. But yeah, he's in the worst spot. I agree with you there. The 7's in a nice spot
Yeah.
because he controls some of that pathing, but also could lead him into some crosshairs here.
Yeah, well, so what would be the best play for other players? I think it will be starting to eliminate the external position of Crackle, of the blue player,
Okay.
and don't allow him to join his 2 stacks. I think that would be the best play
Don't allow
because
the
that
two
way
4 stacks to join.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. And I think Plasma will stay in that pocket. He can't do much to move out of the pocket, actually. And Crackle can't
Yeah,
really do anything
definitely.
with his 4s besides hit the red 1, I guess. But
Can he fortify?
Plasma could fortify. Those angles do match. Yep, that 7 connects
Yep.
through. There we go. So
And then
that gives
yeah,
that gives Crackle some options. Obi may go back into that position for a block. No, he doesn't. He leaves it open for Crackle to take that, to combine there, his 2 4s.
yeah. So I think not allowing him to join those troops would have been the best move because that would have forced him to hit something with that 7, weaken it in the process, or maybe even blocking himself in that island. So now we're seeing no bonuses for red
Yeah, Thorwald was not cool with him holding that bonus, apparently. That's what we've learned.
to the point of making 2 attacks in a progressive game, world domination.
Yeah, Thorwald not cool with that.
Was it
Maybe there was
Torvald
some
that broke him the first time?
No, in the last game it was
Yeah, I think it was purple. The broke red.
no, it was someone that moved their stack in there. I think it was Nerdy Hippie. I don't remember. You might be right. If anyone remembers who it was that broke DBJ first game, let us know. I can't remember.
I think that was a statement too, with a capital F, of not letting him hold that bonus. The question is, will he go for it again? Because now Now it's harder to hit a 3.
Yeah. I don't think he breaks again, if I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, now that 4 is trapped there, so
Mhm.
that also means that that stack is going to be neutralized. Now, question for you, Mitch.
Yeah.
If you were purple, would you remove? Well, you're usually purple, but
Yeah.
these purple,
I identify with
will
purple.
you remove? Will you remove that too
I
of the
would. Yep. I
red
would have
player?
removed it last turn instead of breaking. Would have been my move. Because he's gonna
Yeah,
get the troops and he's gonna start adding to that position. So I think he would have accomplished the same thing with upsetting him less by taking the 2 out.
I agree.
Because if he
And
holds
again,
that bonus, I get his concern with him holding that bonus because he'll add to the 2. But you fix that by taking the 2 away, not by breaking, in my opinion.
I 100% agree with you. And you know that I'm not big into kill guarded people.
Yeah, in general. And not kill
Yeah,
guarding the one player that's holding a bonus.
definitely. So far in this tournament, I've seen people try to kill guard just to be killed, but that person being
Yeah,
guarded,
yeah.
or at least significantly hurt. So I think the
You
best
got to be
move right now, he's not gonna do it.
really careful with your kill guards when you're playing this level of players. They're too good. So if they just see that sliver of hope, they'll make you pay for it.
Will he add to that too? He doesn't, does he? Just one to make it harder? No, he doesn't. I thought he was going to add to that island on the other side of the river, but he didn't.
Thought he
That was a
was
curious
too.
move.
That was interesting.
Yeah, because if you ask me, that is the most important position for him.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he thinks he's just
Ye-
being kill guarded and doesn't want to risk it. Just thinks he'll get to stay there. I mean, purple isn't adding to his 3, so maybe he thinks he gets to hold that. I don't know.
I, if I was purple, I would just remove that too from there because I like to be loved, but only only on a dedicated situation. Like I want blue to only love me, not red, so I will hit red out of the
Yeah.
way. I'm that jealous, people. Not toxic, just jealous.
Not toxic at all.
Not toxic at all. Well, this is risk. You have to sprinkle toxic
That's
every
true.
now and then.
There's a little bit of that built into it.
Yeah. So
Plasma.
I like Plasma's game.
I like Plasma's position here too. I think he's thinking Nerdy Hippie is his potential option.
Yeah, I think so too. And then you have a confirmation.
Hmm.
Now he should,
He
if
didn't
he
move
was not
back.
that and or he should have attacked with his 5. That way he should have fortified that 5 with that 7
DMG says
and
he's
have like a
lining up purple. Problem with lining up purple is purple's in that island.
yeah. Now what about green?
Obi needs a win
No,
here. So Obi came into this game with 0 points, knowing he's basically got to win. So he's going to play the long game. He's not going to take a risky bounty run. Doobie J or Plasma will take a risky bounty run, knowing that that gets them through to the next round.
a heck of a player, so I'm guessing he's already has some kind of strategy to get all the way there. No, it's gonna be a matter of the cards. Will the cards allow him to actually do a good comeback? So see, the red doesn't add to that too. People, if red loses this game, there is a good chance that it's gonna be because of that too. If you ask me, that too on that island on the top right of of the map, that is his most important position. Remember that once the bonuses start coming up, sorry, the card bonuses start to climb up, the map bonuses doesn't matter. So
Right.
it's just a position.
It'll just be card. Yeah, that
And
+2 is basically worthless now. once the
Yeah.
cards start flowing in. No one's traded in early, so no one feeling that at risk yet.
Right now, Plasma. If Plasma is landing himself to kill Hippie, he should have 45 back because right now he will have to hit a 3 of the green player to actually get the line on the black player. And now the black player is the one with the worst positions because he is in a line. It's a little bit rough, but right now the black player is the easiest to kill,
Yeah,
and he has two stacks in the same area.
yeah.
My question is he trying to go for that bonus?
I don't think he is. I think he's trying to figure out a way to split those stacks, and he just can't quite get enough room to do it.
Yeah.
Plasma
Okay,
moves into
so
one stack here at the bottom.
see,
Ah. What?
he
Okay,
wants
so
to
he would
move
like to go
there.
through there, which means he's trying to kill
Rain.
Obi? But he
Is
moved
he?
his 10 to the other side.
That would make sense. Are they letting to kill each other? I think they are.
But Plasma would not want that moved if Obi's going to kill him.
That is a good question for Plasma. Once they
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
into the
what that
chat,
signal was.
are you still bitter about that first game?
Yeah, purple
Okay.
certainly lining up. Well, I thought he was lining up red, but he flipped that to the other side.
He might be lining up. He might be lining up for black, but
He's lining up black. But I don't know how he gets to the
yeah,
set. I mean, he could get there if he has a big enough stack on the 11.
yeah. Well, he needs to have at least a
Red
20 to
finally
get
adds
there.
up to the island. Makes a
Finally,
defensive
people.
move
Finally.
with his trade.
For a moment there, I thought he was going to go for blue.
Yeah, DBJ playing somewhat conservative. I think just thinking because he has the bonus, he's got the troop advantage here. He doesn't have to do too much.
But also, he's comfortably ahead in the point category, so
Yeah,
he doesn't have to do any risky moves.
yeah. He's kind of letting it play out.
I think the urgency right now is in Ovidas. He needs to get a good win.
Obi has a decent line on black, but would
But
still
blue
be
also
tough.
has a
So he would add to his 8. He'd hit the 7, go through the red 1, the other red 1, and then up to the other 7. And then he's got an 8 down low and an 11 down low to clean up the rest. So as long as he had a good enough trade, which he should have a good trade, he's the last trader. So he gets the 15.
Will
I
he
think
go
that's
for
what.
anybody?
But if he does, I think he does.
But I think his only
But
line
true,
is
black gets cards first. So it's going to be tougher. I don't think he does, unless black makes a mistake here and attacks too much. Black's going to move out of the way of Plasma? For Plasma?
He shouldn't.
He's going to fortify, but I don't know why. Let's see if we can figure out what Plasma's got in his mind here.
I don't dislike that move. I
If
really don't
Plasma
dislike
wanted
that
this
move
trade,
because
though, he would have lined it up slightly down. But he could still take that 10 stack through and kill Obi. But he needs more troops than that. So no, he's not going for the Obi kill.
no, he doesn't have a good line, and that 10 stack is on the other side.
He just wants the
Oh,
bonus? Hey, thanks for the raid, Olive. Welcome, Raiders. We are in Game 3 of Round 2, Group 4 of USA Qualifiers, so we're down to the wire here. No bounties yet in this game, but 10 points for the win. Thanks, all of you. Appreciate the raid. Hope you had a great stream. The settings on this Yoder, we are playing World Dom Progressive. This is the final first trade. So this is turn 5. Everybody has now traded cards on turn 5. 10 points for the win, 5 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, 1 point for each additional bounty. You can see the scoreboard on the right there where everybody's at currently in points. And it's all coming down to what everyone's going to do here. Okay, Obi's playing it slow, and it makes sense because he can't risk everything for one bounty. One bounty doesn't get him through. Why was it an epic stream there, Yoder?
So we see that Obi has cards for the next turn, so we could see somebody die.
Thorwald goes to 4 cards. He's at 40 troops also. Becomes a potential kill option on a trade. Ah, Doobie. Hey, thanks for the follow. Fatality. Appreciate the follow.
Oh boy, people.
The
Remember
problem
that-
with kill
remember-
guarding is something like that can happen. And he's smart. He leaves the 1 so that he doesn't open Crackle Stack to him. You never want to open a Crackle Stack. That's kind of a life lesson for everybody out there. Never open a Crackle Stack.
Indeed. You see that people. Purple had several chances to get rid of that position of the
Yeah,
red player.
just didn't do
He
it.
never did, and now he's in fish. He's in a fishy situation
Yeah.
just because of that.
Crackle's trying to figure out how to kill him. He's not lined up perfectly for it.
He cannot. Well, that's 11 at the bottom.
I don't
Well,
know how he
doesn't
gets to
have
the
cards, he
left.
can-
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
without
can't.
cards, he cannot.
Yep, so then Nerdy Hippie has better lines for it.
Well, no, that 4 is kind of blocked from. You will have to hit that 8 stack of the red player, and that can be costly. But it can be worth it.
Right.
Yeah, if he has cards, he has a good line on the purple player.
Now, keep in mind, Nerdy Hippie's
And
at
here-
8, so he's feeling like a bounty could be enough to get him through, get him up to 13 points. Although we saw 13 points, not enough to get Gary the Bear through earlier, losing on the tiebreaker. Oh, that's pretty funny, Yoder. Got pretty wild then. Okay, here goes Plasma.
Everybody's playing so conservative.
He plays it conservatively too. Yeah, I thought Plasma and Doobie J would be playing a little more aggressively here. Just getting a bounty and getting out.
Yeah, again, they are well ahead in the points, so they only need a kill and that's it. But hey, people are proud. Maybe they want to show off that they actually
Yeah, I want to
are
get
like,
the win.
no.
Sure. And you get a little better seed going in the next round. Potentially get an easier group, even though all the groups are going to be a freaking nightmare next round at this point.
Definitely.
Okay, so Obi does not go for the kill. Just wants to keep the block from Plasma. He keeps Plasma blocked off from Thorwald. Thorwald lives to trade in cards. I would not have guessed that Thorwald was going to get to live to trade in cards there. Red kills blue. Yeah, it's potentially possible. He gets his cards and kills blue for 4 and gets a double trade. The trade in turn. Or he goes for black. Nope. Nope. Can't get to black. The other option would be Plasma. He can't really. Doesn't
Blue
have
is a
gray
better
lines on
kill.
him. Red's
Blue is
lines
the
are blue.
kill. Yeah, but
Still
yeah,
tough
blue would have
though.
been the better kill. No, I think he had enough to hit him from both sides.
Ah, he adds all up top. Interesting. Super conservative play there by DBJ. I mean, he's guarded with that 17 stack for now, so he says, let's play it out. See what happens. I mean, he's been getting that bonus all game. He's at 76 troops. Crackle gets the trade.
Who dies? That's a
Crackle has the
question.
reverse kill line on red,
Yeah, but red doesn't have cards.
but red doesn't have
So it's not
cards.
red.
So it's black. No.
Oh,
It is Obi. It is Obi. No, it is black. Okay.
no, it's black.
Yeah, he just goes through. Man, he saw that
Oh.
kill line very well. That's why you don't leave Crackle open to you, because he'll figure it out. He'll figure it out real fast like that. So Crackle gets the points. He goes up to 10 now, moves into third. So he's currently in the position to move through in the tournament at 10 points. Also, by that move, he kills Nerdy Hippie. Nerdy Hippie at 8, eliminated from the tournament with that move. He can't get any more points. Stuck currently in fourth.
Well, he definitely played well that Greece map.
Yeah, he played great in Greece. He could have got the 70, and that would have got him through in the tournament. Okay, so we get the second kill. That eliminates Obidos from the tournament. Crackle gets the kill on Obidos. And Crackle runs the table now. Crackle at 13 now, still sitting in third. But Thorwald the Pale, the only one that could upset the three getting through. Crackle surely knows that. Knows a kill on Thorwald gets him through guaranteed. But he doesn't have great access to him. So he goes for Plasma. Yeah, he goes for Plasma first.
Yeah.
He doesn't get dice, but he's got... Oh.
Oh.
Doesn't get the kill on Plasma. Crackle's still fine as long as Thorwald gets killed here.
Plasma has cards.
Plasma has cards. Does he hit Crackle? Plasma and Doobie J are playing for the group win now. And Crackle has a great shot at winning the group if this wasn't happening and that that roll was better.
Right now, WJ has the most dominant position.
Yeah, he played the patient game, and it's working out for him so far. Plasma is just basically stealing the bonus from Crackle. Leaves a stack. Takes a bonus, leaves a stack. How much of Crackle does he want to hit? Ah! He hits Thorwald. Plasma would also like to ensure his position moving through. Leaves Thorwald in a tough spot. He's at 2 cards. He's dead. We know our 3 moving through basically now, which will be Doobie J, Crackle, and Plasma Field. We just don't know the order. Thorwald, down to 18 troops, no cards. Will be killed next. Takes out some revenge there on Plasma.
Yeah, that's what I think. With the way that the game went, WJ wins this game.
Yeah.
Which is obvious, of course.
Doobie J gets fed everybody. He can take everybody out without cards. Doobie J will win the group with a very nice point total.
Gets Crackle.
He starts with Crackle. Again, position doesn't matter. Placement points don't matter in this tournament because this is dumb if we were giving out different points based off the way he kills people here. So Crackle finishes with 13. Doobie J goes up to 20. Looks like that'll be the top 3. Technically, Thorwald's still alive until he's killed here. Likely will be last to go here. But second place and no bounties get you 0 points in the World Cup.
Well, the easiest skill is Plasma.
We are just a few minutes away from finishing up this group. We will do a post-game chat with anyone that would like to chat from the group. Plasma gets killed. Doobie J gets 3 more points, goes up to 23. Solidifies his guaranteed group win now. As long as he doesn't accidentally lose to Thorwald somehow here, which would be one of the most epic collapse in Risk history. He should be fine, and we'll see if we can get anybody in the waiting room to talk a little post-game after this one.
Oh, I'm sure DBJ is going to be really happy with me, and Thorwald extremely angry.
Hitting that stack.
Oh, it was an absolute intentional feed to
Yeah.
to DBJ. So I was closely watching the points and paying attention, and so the last thing that I wanted was Thorwald to somehow win the game. Because that would possibly knock me out.
Yeah, but basically guaranteed you getting through there.
Yeah, and also I had to make sure that Crackle was weak enough, so I think I did.
So that's the final. Doobie J finishes group winner with 34 points. Plasma finishes second in the group with 15. Crackle goes through with 13. The late edition Crackle fill-in, which everyone will be mad about, especially Obidos, gets 13 and gets through. Obidos eliminated. Nerdy Hippie eliminated. And Thorwald the Pale eliminated here tonight. We've got a few of the players in here to talk post-game. Looks like we've got Crackle and Plasma. Go ahead.
I was just I'm sure a bunch of people are like, what the heck, Plasma? I can't, I don't have your stream up. Let me pull it up. Let me see.
No one's freaking out about it. I think people have kind of figured out. We even talked about the logic while we were going, that it made sense to kind of guarantee your spot through by doing it.
Okay.
Your only chance of not going through was somehow him winning by getting some bounties there and winning the group.
I did try to kill Crackle, but after the two on one failed, I knew it was going to be really, really tight. So I sent as few troops as possible. And then I kept as many troops as possible because had that failed, my backup plan was smacking Thorwald.
I was pissed. I was pissed I failed that 24 on 21 to kill you.
Yeah.
That kind of threw off my plans. I was planning on making a run there to the end.
Finishing the whole board, yeah.
Yeah, had you finished the board, that would not have bothered me because I would have still made it through.
Still worked out for you.
No, in fact, once black was gone, the only thing that could have kept me from the next round would have been purple winning.
Yeah, so obviously
he only had 2 cards, so
it made far less sense for me to overcommit and fail a kill on you. And
yeah, you were hitting me, and I was like, hit purple because. Purple's the only one
I was still trying to win, right? But after it became clear that on that roll, the 2v1 roll, that it was not going to be possible, that was when I went, all right, fine, I'll hit purple now, and just beat it. But yeah, I was fully cognizant of what my position was. I want to get Obidos in here. Oh yeah, Obidos is in here. Tell me about.
I'm glad I got to kill Obi in the last game. That felt good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I totally missed your 7 Crackle, and I was so mad. I failed it, and then I was like, I wasn't gonna get it anyway because there's a 7.
Well, I saw you going for it, and I'm like, well, no, he's not. He doesn't have the. He's not gonna get it.
I totally missed it, and what's funny is at the start of the game and that one, I was like, okay, Crackle's got a 7 that's buried that I can't get to. And I forgot about it.
And it was still buried when you tried to kill me, and you still tried.
And I was just like, I was so mad.
I screwed up. I should have counted before, because I could have had Obidos' bounty on that, and I hit the 4 of black, and I was 1 territory off. I was like, oh, really?
Obi, Plasma, I have a question for you, both of you.
Yeah,
in the first game in Greece, you guys went into a war over there in the map.
Yeah.
And then we kind of see like that kind of like animosity carrying over in the last game. What was your thought in that first map?
I didn't feel any animosity to Plasma.
Me neither. I think it ended after that.
Yeah, it's like I had a very going back. I would have changed one thing. I would have taken.
Which is that? Which one? Which part?
So when I took my +3, and then the next turn you took the +3 and the +6.
Yep.
if I would have gone back and I would have only taken the +3. Then we
Good
would
choice.
have had +6.
So
But
let me talk about
the extra break
how
there.
I handle it.
Turn,
How
I was
I handle
not
it.
okay with that.
You breaking. So first of all, I was unable to take a bonus turn 1. My
Yep.
spawn sucked. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So I have to compensate for this somehow. That means I have to take some risk. So I'm like, well, we'll see. Maybe this screws me over. Maybe this works out. Who knows? Because sometimes it works out.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
So I spread myself thin, and I stuck the stuff on the borders just to discourage per se, but it was 2s, so it didn't really matter.
I think I
and
already had like a 6 on the side.
I fully expected to be broken and killed in a short period of time. However, anytime that someone ruins my game, I will ruin theirs. So
Oh yeah, I was just
a break on my +3 would have been fine. A take on my +3, we could probably work it out. Like I wouldn't break back. I would generate troops or something to that effect, but I would want to reestablish an exterior, which might mean I have to go through his bonuses one turn or something like that, and that would kind of even it out. But
Plasma,
but,
why not just take the +6 there? Why take the +3 then take the +6?
so well, that was
I
an
don't.
option.
Were you even planning on taking a +6? I think you just kind of saw that it was possible once you started.
Yeah, I mean, I did see that it was possible. It was kind of a decision on the fly, to some degree, but I was really concerned with my
Open.
the poor spawn,
Yeah.
the lack of exteriors, the fact that I had to wait a turn to even generate a bonus, and the guy next to me has a +5, and I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah,
Um,
that was my turn 2 bonus that I had lined up because I didn't think I could get it turn 1. Was the +5?
Oh,
the Thorwald +5 that he took.
yeah,
purple?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I held 2 of them at the start, and with I think I was getting 4. I would have to roll a 5v2, and I wasn't willing to take that risk when I could have rolled.
I mean, I made it clear to Thorold that I moved my troops out of that position. I also kind of staked a claim on the other, so I had the option to play it slow, which maybe that would work, maybe that wouldn't.
I think that changed the
It's hard
game
to say.
drastically for both of us.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. So basically, I was like, all right, I'm dead very soon if I don't get lucky.
I was gonna say, and then Red broke me, and I was just kind of looked
Yeah.
at the map and said, "Why are you getting involved in something that does not involve you?"
Oh, I
whatsoever?"
absolutely loved it when he did that.
Speaking
I don't have
of-
to go all the way through you.
Speaking of red, we do have Doobie J in here. Doobie J, you wanted to break Obidos there in Greece just to mess with him?
Oh, we just lost him.
Oh,
we
we
lost him.
lost him.
He got scared, I
He's
think,
not-
once I...
He's not
once
ready
I-
for the controversial topics.
Once he heard
Let
you
me ask you a
saying that.
question, Plasma. On Brazil, if Obi didn't go for my kill there, were you going to go for my kill? For my bounty?
Trying to
I
remember.
had
I was lined up to take someone, but I can't remember who.
Okay, I had a feeling you might if he didn't, but yeah.
So there was possibly 2 players that I was looking at, and I don't fully remember who I was looking at. So I had a +8. So it was tight, but and I did the count. I don't think Obi did. And I determined that I could not run. Yeah, I could not run the 70 even with a set.
Yeah, to your point, I
Obi,
did the math.
is it true
did
you
the
can't
math.
count? Or
Oh, I only count in Portuguese. So
well, we were playing Brazil. You
Well,
should've been able
Yeah,
to-
I know.
I
No,
didn't say
that-
he can't count, but
It wasn't just the
didn't.
count, it was the
Uh,
connection also. Because he blocked off his
Well,
connection on it.
Yeah, I blocked off my connection, and my count was.
Hey
based
guys,
off
I'm in.
not
Can you hear
having-
me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Doobie J, we got you.
GPS, Obi.
Yeah, I just
Okay, sorry,
my
I was
count was
having a little
based off
trouble
of not remembering that Crackle 7 was right there.
Yeah. Go ahead, Doobie.
What about those games, guys?
Doobie, you played a
I
real.
don't know
Feeling
why.
good.
You.
Thanks. I don't know why they didn't let me hold that bonus in Brazil.
I think we're
Dude,
gonna have a full lobby. This is great. Since this is the last game, I think we're cool to talk, right?
Yeah,
Mitch?
for sure.
All right, so Nerdy's
do-
coming too.
Cool. Doobie J, you played a pretty
Oh,
conservative Lubeck there at the end. You didn't go for any bounties,
Yeah.
just kind of kept a big stack. Was that the hope that they would all just kill each other?
I was so aggressive in the first two games that I thought maybe I should just kind of sit back and let things shake out and just wait for one bounty to fall to me. Because I mean it was pretty much a lock, and then the board opened up and I took it. So
well,
So
I was very happy you didn't kill me because I think you had me lined up, and I think I just had just quite a bit too many troops to make it work
I thought, yeah,
DBJ.
I thought on what game? What game was that?
on the Lubeck.
On the Lubeck. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was just too close to call. Like I
yeah.
think I had it, but if I remember what you were talking about correctly.
It would have been tight, but I think you would have had. I was sitting there waiting to die. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you're gonna kill me now.
We thought it was the
Because you're gonna
kill.
take the bounty.
Yeah.
You already have enough points. You're just gonna take the bounty, but you didn't, and then I got my 2 kills, so that was nice of you.
Yeah, thankful for it.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, I was gonna say I had a set on 3 in Lubeck, and I kind of regret not trading that in.
Early
I also had, yeah.
Yeah, because I had a set on 3 on the second trade.
on the second trade. Okay.
Sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I was
See, I also did
looking
that
back.
as well, and I thought, oh, I need more than 1 kill here to move on, so I
Oh.
had to save it
Yeah.
and take my
Yeah, it's
chances.
like I needed that too because if Crackle hadn't done what he did, and if Black hadn't set in, I was gonna go for Black because I had
Yeah.
fairly decent lines on him.
Yeah, we saw
and
you
I think-
lining up black for sure.
Yeah, if you notice when I path, I path in my head, but I also start moving my mouse to make sure I know how I'm supposed to get to everywhere because it's just that like extra
Sure.
layer of can
Sure.
I actually do this?
I think a lot of us do that with our mouse like that. Hey, Plasma, speaking of that, you kind of signaled, I can't even remember who you were signaling, but you signaled someone in Lubeck to move out of your way to get to Obi at one point. Do you remember that? In the top left?
I wasn't actually trying to get to Obi.
He
Okay.
was trying to take
Um,
the bonus.
You just
well,
wanted the bonus?
no.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He was just trying to get the bonus.
Initially, okay, so this is strange. Initially, I was lining Black up.
Okay.
But
Everybody
then
lined Black up.
then I changed my mind, and I knew that Obi had lines on me, and I didn't like it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just try and salvage this situation. He moved out of the way for me. So I'll just see if I can generate, 3 extra troops or whatever for a couple turns.
I saw that happening.
Apparently, that paid off. By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to move out of the way, so I had a stack down there.
Yep.
So I moved that to the right so that you could move up because I wanted you guys to fight up there, kind of weaken yourself.
So, DBJ, I don't know if you noticed, but the entire time that I was playing Lubeck, I was like,
Right.
how can I feed this win to DBJ? Because that's going to be the best way for me to move on. Because I've got...
I did kind of get that feeling, so
You did?
that was why I started,
The
that's
full
kinda
fist
why I
bumps and the
started
well played.
stacking. Yeah, that's why I started stacking on the left side. And
Behind?
I just,
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
on the left side. Sorry. Gotcha.
yeah.
Next to me.
Yeah. And then my whole game was just trying to keep purple wheat because he was the only one in the turn order above me. And he broke me on that first play.
Yeah.
So I figured if I keep purple wheat and then just try to play it cool, hold my bonus, and then when I had that set and I could stack behind blue, I was just like, okay, this is clutch. I'm at least gonna, have
Play
a
it
shot
safe.
at taking somebody out.
I was
Yeah.
absolutely thrilled when you took him out from behind.
And
Uh,
Thorwald
behind
could have
blue,
taken you out for like
or-
3 straight turns up there, and we kept waiting for him to take you out of that position. But he leaves you too
Yeah,
long and then
I-
lets you add.
Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is there Crackle, was there any world where you let me take that bonus?
Well, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, but the fact is I lost my red. Red took that bonus and took my exterior out, my other one, my fourth one. So I had to kind of create a fourth one, and I couldn't really move that out anyway because
Yeah.
red
So-
again had a 3 across for me.
So I guess the next question is if I had taken it turn 1, would you let me hold it?
I don't know.
Because my fortify is back to the center territory. If I
Yeah,
take
probably. I don't think
okay.
I don't think I had enough troops to really hit you and have you come back at me. So
So, Obidos, why did you decide to break the final bonus on the grease mat? Because you know that would just
The final
end my
bonus?
game. The
Oh.
+6.
On the
The plus
second
six?
time.
Yep.
Just out of reciprocity. You broke all of mine, so I was just breaking.
No,
yours.
not the second. The first time.
Oh, the first time.
Oh,
Yeah.
literally,
So-
it was a who does this person think he is that he's gonna hold +9 on turn 2?
really?
No, sir. We do not allow that here.
+9 is
I was
absolutely
so happy.
normal on
I
grease,
was
by the
so
way.
happy
Yeah,
when you did that.
Yeah, but if you take it like I said, if you take it over 2 turns, I probably don't break you at all, and I work on trying to find a second bonus for myself. But taking it all in 1 turn kind of scared me and looked like it was my time to
Yeah,
shine,
but
which it was
okay.
anyway.
So think of it this way. I didn't generate anything turn 1. It would not have offended me had you broken the +3. It probably would have offended me if you took the +3, but not to the point that I'd do anything about it. Breaking
like-
the +6 completely ends my game.
Yeah,
And
well, and
I'm
like
like,
I
so
said when I got
so you
there.
heard me say good luck when you broke
Yeah,
and
I saw it.
so that was that. And then after you broke my second one, I said good game because that was like, all right,
It was
I'm
both my
dead.
games at that
So
point.
are you.
Yeah, like I said, going back, all I do is I take the +3 and I
Yeah,
go.
and you notice how quickly it spiraled for you.
Yes,
It did not take much.
I'll
I
be
mean,
honest. I looked at think when like probably in the first round of trades on the Lubeck game, I was like, so we've played 2.5 games in 50 minutes. This is bad.
Yeah.
This is bad for me.
Aggressive. You know, one of the best plays I saw in the entire match though was Nerdy Hippie finding the crackle kill in Greece, because we did not see that at all. And I don't know if you guys saw it coming, but
yeah, that was good.
the kill
I
lines
was
were
actually
impressive on
aiming
that.
for Crackle the entire time in
Were
Greece,
you?
actually.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Crackle was just a very good target for me in turns. So that's why my troops were split as they were, because I had
Gotcha.
a blue island back behind one of my bonuses. So I was like, well, I could go for this, go for the blue kill up north on Greece, and just split my way through and try and get the other blue territories up north.
you know, the
And
turn
that
before.
was-
Sorry.
Yeah.
The
So
turn before.
basically- Sorry.
No, my bad. I thought you were done.
Go ahead.
The turn before you killed Crackle, I had looked at Crackle's position and I was like, man, I really wish I had his position. He's really spread out.
I know.
and
We
he's
were talking about how good his position was.
and then he dies. And I'm like, well,
what's funny-
didn't see that coming.
What's funny is the first turn, I was this close to taking your bonus black hippie. I was this
Yeah.
close to the one above me. I was like, do I just take that and just hold 2? Because I could. I think I could have. I got a
Yeah,
one.
you
back roll on
definitely
it,
could
but-
have.
And I was just, I didn't do it, and I should have, I guess. But yeah, I
Yeah.
was very close to doing that.
It was just the positioning of my troops against yours that just made it easy for me to get the kill, because I was basically everywhere you was. So
Yeah, I wasn't sure you'd go for that kind of kill with the the profitability of it. Like, it wasn't a huge trade in from killing 30 some troops. But
looked
yeah, but at
like-
the same time, I still had a card trade and got to get
Yeah,
a second
well-
bounty as well.
you wanted the bounty, and also with this big of a map and the bonuses you already had, you were still strong enough to hold it.
And if the
Exactly.
dice worked out a certain way on that kill, he was gonna line up on plasma at the end of it. But it didn't quite.
That's what I
line
was
up
gonna
for that
try to
turn.
do.
Yeah, it didn't quite line
But it
up.
just didn't work out.
Yeah, we lost just a few too many.
Nerdy, the time that you sent the fist bump to me. I think maybe you were slightly exposed or something, and I had a few troops. So basically,
Mhm.
I was
Who
like, well,
was it
yeah.
that
I mean,
blocked the
Nerdy could
plasma
not.
kill on
Huh?
Greece? Who was it that blocked the plasma kill in
I
Greece?
tried to. I tried
Right.
to split my troops to block an island that he had, but then
Yeah.
you went for the win instead. So
Well, the guy after me took him out. I can't remember who it was. Right, or took that position out.
Oh.
okay, yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, I think I had it on the little island in the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
And
took
so
that out because I was going to try to go for plasma the next turn, but I just couldn't get quite enough troops together.
right. Like
Yeah.
I almost had that kill. I thought it was too tight to come back up around on the right side and loop through black. Because I had a stack in Obi's bonus that I think I could have ran through and got the rest of him, but it was just way too tight. I think I was like just a few troops off.
I was shocked Thorwald didn't kill me. By the way,
In that
yeah.
first one.
It sucked though that Crackle killed me like first. I think that was payback for the Grease kill.
No, it was just the perfect line because I was able to go right into Obi after that. So
I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting you to kill me. I thought Plasma was going to kill me, and so
yeah, I mean, I was pretty weak, and I thought I thought Red was going to kill me. I thought Plasma was going to kill you, but they didn't. So thank God for me.
yeah, I did not see the blue line at all. So
Yeah, I think my whole game in Greece was the second turn when me and Plasma both broke Obi's bonuses up top, and then I took out the purple 6 in the bottom island. And after that, I think it was just kind of, hold my guards and wait after that.
Doobie,
I
can you
was
walk us
I was in
through
love
the
with that move. By
breaking?
the way,
Can you walk us
I
through
was like,
breaking
thank
Obi on
you.
that?
Yeah, so I was gonna break him anyway.
Okay, even before Plasma.
Yeah, so when Plasma hit him, I was like, okay, this is fucking great. So
Well,
I
you broke him before I retaliated.
Did you? Is that how it went down? I
Yep,
thought you
yep.
broke him in the top
So he
bonus.
broke me, right?
Right.
All the way, and then you broke him, and then I
That's
followed.
right. Yeah, so he broke you. So I hit him because he didn't guard against me because he took the 2 bonuses. So
No, that was definitely the right play once he broke
yeah,
orange. I was like,
I
yeah, you have to take that.
yeah, I broke him because I knew Orange was going to retaliate. That's how it was.
It's a good play, and I
Yes,
was
Chad.
absolutely in love with it.
Crackle
I was
was
like,
a
thank
fill-in.
you.
He was he was a tiebreaker waiting lister for this round. So Crackle got in at the last minute. Obidos tried to protest it, but he gets to move on now.
I got to thank Jolie for not showing up.
There you go. Sometimes that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, what's
And
with that, Joe?
I literally just happened to be watching your stream, and I like, hey, we need a wait list. I'm like, oh, that's me.
Yeah.
All right.
First in.
this
so
was
strange.
my
I
first
played,
ever tournament that I've joined in, so I definitely have learned a lot since I first started.
Hey, you
And this
played
has been an amazing opportunity. So
your
Hey,
Grease game was very
lining up
impressive.
that,
Yeah.
yeah. I think you could have took the 70 at one point as well.
yeah, I just don't know if I had enough troops on the lines for it, though. I think
I was actually
right after
really
I done that
worried
bounty is when
that
Doobie
you were
went
going to
for
get
it.
it before me. When I saw that it was open, I was like, okay, I got a bounty. I think I'm just going to take the 70 here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my hands, I don't know if you guys could tell, but my hands were shaking so bad.
It's Grease is
Same,
stressful.
same.
Yeah, that map is stressful.
That's anybody. Yeah, anybody going for 70 on any map is.
Oh,
It's really
Mitch,
just
did you
shaky.
did you choose to put blizzards on that map to cause people to basically lock their troops?
Yes, partially, and because Greece is a somewhat popular map in my opinion. So blizzards I've used in Europe Advanced and Greece for the purpose of making the map different each time to give some advantage to players that haven't played a billion games, like some of you guys.
2 of my favorite maps.
Like, to be honest, Greece, that was like the second time I played on that map, and
Really?
it was pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a good map for sure.
Greece. It's a fantastic map.
Yeah. So that was more of the logic, was just to give a little more even playing field for the non-people that have played a billion games, and it challenges you each time to figure out the strategy.
Yeah, that was definitely fun.
I mean, during all the practice games with Greece, I was noticing that people kept messing up the runs.
Yeah.
Whether it be the run for 70 or whether it be
Bounty.
run for a kill.
Yeah.
You know, you're moving fast on 60 seconds, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
and you don't think ahead about that one singular one territory of yours that, with that in conjunction with a blizzard, prevent you from actually getting through. And
I will say, in terms of pathing, I think Obi does done horrible in the
Brazil?
second map. That was atrocious. I don't even know why he went for that
Poor
kill. Did he just not
Obi.
see that 7? That just ruined that entire map.
He
and
forgot.
it got
He forgot
an
about
easy
the
win.
7. He did say he forgot
it
about the
let
7.
me go
Yeah.
through, so I was happy.
Yeah,
Definitely
don't
true.
blame. Yeah, go ahead and take the win if they're
Mitch, I
going to
gotta,
give it to you. You know.
Mitch, I gotta ask you. You did 90-second turn timers on Mont
Yeah.
Saint Michel. Why'd you only do 60 on Greece?
So the cutoff we did was based off territory number, which is very easy to do objectively because it's just a territory number at 80.
Okay.
But there is some logic, like even Himeji Castle, there's an argument that that's harder to move through than Mont Saint Michel, even though it's less territories.
The thing is, it's because of the fact that there's smaller territories,
Yeah.
especially for mobile players.
Yep.
Like, if the smaller the territory, the harder it is to actually attack from it because you're having to zoom in and tap into it
Yeah.
and everything.
Totally agree. We will.
That's one of the reasons why I was so shaky when I was going through on Greece.
Yeah, no
It's
question.
so hard to keep those territories.
I had the same problem in my game earlier. So we will reevaluate before the World Cup finals where we want that line to be in terms of number of territories, and which ones we play 90 on and which ones we play 60 on. But we're going to put a clear-cut line so it's easy for everyone to know why we're choosing 90 or 60 on them. But yeah, definitely noted.
I agreed with bumping Mont Saint Michel from 60 to 90 because even in our practice games, it was like back and forth. There was one territory left,
Yeah.
or two territories left, or something like that. Where, and these were computer players.
Yeah.
You know, trying to
And
run
I feel like it should definitely count. If there's a lot of like dead end territories,
Yeah.
kind of like how
Makes
that
it
map
tougher.
goes, then yeah, it definitely makes it a lot longer because they have to switch their troops around to make sure their stack's not locked.
Yep.
And it can be time consuming.
The
So I think we should put that into account as well.
Absolutely. We'll definitely look at that. The tricky part of the 60-90 discussion, as you guys all know, but the tricky part is as soon as you go to 90, you're changing the game to some degree, especially with really good players. Because if you give them 90 seconds to plan out what they're going to do, it's just a totally different type of... It's totally different what they're going to do.
It makes things a little more relaxing. So when you guys first did 90,
Yeah.
I know Skate does it in his tournament for
Yeah.
mobile players. I thought, well, that sucks. It takes away my advantage.
Right.
So, which sucks. But now, actually, I've gotten used to it, and
Yeah.
it's kind of relaxing. I feel like I have so much more time.
Yep.
So I feel like it's actually a benefit.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's an advantage to the really good players. Like,
Well, PC specifically, like you actually
It's definitely an
having that
advantage.
much time, I think, really helps.
yeah. Yeah, because the PC players, they don't need the whole time to make their attack. So they get the advantage of getting to think through during their turn what they want to do versus the mobile players having to think through what they're going to do during everybody else's turn and trying to plan out stuff and hope that it falls the right way. So I think the 90 seconds gives even more of an advantage to PC players on maps that aren't big enough to flip the advantage the other way, if that makes sense.
I got a fun fact for you, Mitch.
Sure.
So my qualifying round
Okay.
just went exactly the same as this round.
Really? Your FFA qualifying
Exactly
round?
the same.
Or this...
No, for the World
World Cup qual. Okay.
So first game, I got a bounty and took the 70. Got knocked out first in the second round, and then took the third
That is
round.
wild.
And
That's just your
ended up
style of
with the
play,
same
I guess.
points. I
Oh,
guess
you
it
had
is
34 points also in the first one. It worked out exactly the same. That's funny. If you get
I think
34
so.
points every round, I think you'll end up on team 1. So just keep doing 34
I think
points.
was it 34 or 39?
I don't remember, but I can look. Yeah.
You've gotten a
Oh.
ton of points, and I was aware of that going into this. I was like, DBJ's been doing really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually kind of worried because I was looking at other people's qualifying rounds and round ones, and I've been seeing a lot of these people here in my group
Yeah.
this round almost getting 30 points max.
Yeah.
I think that I've only seen like one person maybe getting like 15 or something, so I was very worried coming into this round too
Yeah.
And there's
because I knew that
there's
they had the
a lot of
skill
good,
to actually do what they need to do.
For
there's
sure.
a lot of good players. It's only going to get harder.
Dude,
So.
next round's going to be just an absolute nightmare. So,
Oh yeah.
And then I get
That's
to
the
I get
thing
to go
about
I get to go to my FFA game tomorrow and play first round. I get to play Olive, Feliz, and Arco. My first
ooh,
That's a
round
big
game.
thing
what
about
a first round
this
group.
60-second
How did I get that draw?
Sorry, guys.
Like I'm surprised I even made it this far. So
No, it's great. I mean, making it into round 2 is awesome. That's top 48 in the US, so that's a big deal.
heck
And
yeah.
especially for your first tournament. I mean, that's a huge one. Obviously, these
All
guys
right,
are
guys.
really
Hey,
good.
good games. I'm gonna run. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, we'll wrap it
Alrighty.
up.
Good
Take
game.
care.
Good game.
Thanks, everybody. Congrats to Doobie J finishing first, Plasma Field in second,
Thank
Crackle
you.
in third. All three moving
Let's
on.
fucking go.
Say that again.
I said, let's fucking go.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were saying something specific. Yeah. Agreed. So congrats to you guys. We'll see you next week in the quarterfinals. It's only going to get tougher from here. Next week we'll be down to 24 U.S. players fighting for 12 spots in the semis. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight.
Good luck, you guys.
Thanks, Mitch. Great job, Mitch.
And that is a wrap on round 2, group 4. Hope you enjoyed it. Doobie J, Plasma Field, Crackle 069. Moving on, we've got 3 more matches tomorrow. Group 5, 6, and 7 playing tomorrow. 9 more spots up for grabs in the quarterfinals. We'll see you starting at 1 o'clock UTC tomorrow. Until next time, everybody, I'm Matt Mitch on Risk, streaming live on Twitch, posting the games on YouTube. You can check out the full schedule at riskworldcup.com. Until next time, may your dice be nice. See you guys.